Welcome to the Audi Performance Zone. The leaders, Sepp, Straka and Lowry, have just teed off at the Truest, a signature event. We're going to take a closer look at their swings, and in particular, this pelvis lift, okay? And so the reason we've referenced this is because this would be, this is kind of like the new thing of really using the ground. These guys we're going to see is much more level, and they're much more medium hitters. So Straka first. I mean, he is a big, solid guy, 6'3", looks like he could have been playing American football. Really centered, sort of very much chest on top of the hips. The big thing for him that he works on, if you're watching him on the driving range and you hear this tick, 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 he's got a metronome going all the time. He's like a rhythm hitter, okay? So, especially in his takeaway, and we're going to see, he just stays so level. The big thing for him is for him to get that the chest to really take the arms away. So that's really very much a regimented, kind of restricted unit. So the mistake that he typically gets working with John Tilley is for the arms to kind of go by themselves and kind of get too deep and behind him. And the consequence of that, negative consequence of that, is that when he turns, those arms are still running. So his transition, which is amazing, tends to get a little bit out of whack. So he works on that really hard. If we just wind him up here, super level. This is measured in inches here. We're going to see the right hip rise a little bit, pushes down, but very little. Someone like Rory's already kind of like 3 inches down. Scotty Scheffler has moved even more than this. So this is kind of like a very level, very steady swing, trying to get a bit of pressure into those sides. So this is much more kind of geometry, stability and connection through the ball there. Very stable. I mean, a Scheffler would be at 5 or 6 inches up, same with Rory McIlroy. So not a power player, working or sort of becoming much more consistent. Lowry, for me, I love this swing. So we hear all these things, say connected, say linked up. For me, Shane's got almost like the freest arms in the game. So let's have a look at him. And again, similar to Sepp, he's going to stay pretty level. A little bit of sort of dropping into that right leg. The shift starts there. You can see as he keeps turning, he's going to move. So that's all still backswing. That's still backswing, but that's shifted into that left side. And there's the drop. And now, the arms are soft. The face is kind of open there off that left wrist, which is kind of a strong left-hand grip. That face is kind of cupped. Much freer arms. Arms are still bent there. And into that long traditional finish that we see. So, very level players, which is level in the pelvis movement, which is sort of very stable compared to the modern things. So for me, Shane with the freer swings against Sepp with a much more sort of connected arms. It's going to be an amazing battle. We'll join them out there in the first fairway.